Stupid Wizard's Actual People contains content for adults. Content warnings can be found in episode descriptions. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Stupid Wizard's Actual People, a tabletop role-playing improv podcast. My name is Derek Dix, and I'm playing the Flake, Trevor Wolffe, a philosophy graduate at the University of Kansas. And I just want to set the record straight. Trevor is a good shot. It was just a little slippery, okay? So get off my back. It was wet in there.
Was there sprinklers going on?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Somebody pulled a fire alarm.
That was you told me to.
Was Trevor's gun coated in oil? Because a little bit of water on a gun doesn't make it.
It's not the gun that's slippery, Drew. It's the floor.
Is that it?
I don't have a fucking lecture prepared if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Hi, I'm Josh Matney. I play Callahan. Nope.
I almost did it too, dude. I almost did it too.
Callahan's not here right now. Hi, I'm Josh Matney. I play the perfectly normal, not special sorority college girl, Katie Callahan. Katie this week is wondering if driving a vehicle on purpose through a warehouse still constitutes as a wreck or an accident or neither.
It's an incident.
It wasn't an accident because you did it on purpose.
It's called breaking and entering.
It's called an incident.
However, Sam was in the vehicle. Was he in an accident?
He was in an incident.
I think he was in a kidnapping.
Wait, I stole a car.
Your Grand Theft Auto.
No, she said I'm driving. He said okay, so he allowed her to drive.
He's an accomplice.
No, if you let somebody borrow your car and they kill somebody with your car, you're not an accomplice.
You're aiding and abetting.
He didn't aid you or abet you.
He gave you the car.
What does abet mean?
I don't know.
Abetting?
Yeah. How do you spell it? We're way off track. Go ahead, Drew.
I'm abetting. It doesn't matter.
Hello, my name is Drew Burton. I'm playing Dr. Evren Duman. And class, a lot of old societies use their religion and their gods. Yes.
Is this going to be on the test?
Everything that I say could be on a quiz or test.
Okay, carry on.
Now,
Dr. Evren Duman is his name.
as I said, old societies often explained scary or unknown things through acts of divine action. And so, for an example, the Mesopotamians believed that Tammuz, their god of spring, he died each and every winter, which led their mother goddess Istar to travel to the Underworld, and then she was gone for about 6 months on this quest. That would explain during the fall how things died and how winter things would fuse to grow. Upon her return in spring, they'd come back to life. So, your assignment this weekend, class, is I want you all to find me an example of a religious figure explaining away a mundane thing, such as thunder or lightning or anything like that. 2 pages, and I'll see you all next Tuesday.
Dr. Duman, you suck.
Whoa.
Yes.
So my dad says that when it's raining but the sun's outside, that means the devil's beating his wife.
Well, if you have evidence to cite that up, maybe interview your father, put that in a piece of paper. That works. Personal experiences will work as well.
Aren't the wizards like Gandalf and Sauron, aren't they Istar in Lord of the Rings? Isn't that what their race is called? Is the Istar?
Something like that.
No.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm not
fact
sure.
check me.
My church says that Jesus turns water into wine because he can.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dog.
I don't need 2 pages. That's 1 sentence. I'm done with your assignment. Teach.
And that's why you have a 43 in this class.
Oh, you're Istari.
Istari, okay.
He's a member of the Istari order. Yeah.
We've kind of gone off the rails.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
A little bit. Yeah. Bring us home, Elizabeth.
Well, hello. I am Elizabeth. I am your keeper for this game, and What's your problem?
I almost booed again.
I was reacting to you just not saying your last name like you always do.
Oh, was I supposed to?
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You can do your intro however you want.
Okay, well, I guess I'm Elizabeth Rein, even though it's in the credits at the end and it's in the show notes, so y'all can go fuck yourselves, I guess.
She means you, the listeners, not us.
No, I'm talking to you directly, Josh.
Joshua.
Okay.
I think for this fact, my DM fact, I'm going to give you a little bit more Lawrence lore. And
Lawrence, if you will.
Lawrence.
I thought that same thing.
Yep.
I thought it, but was like, that's too stupid to say.
So students have like a little superstition passed down through the years. We have a bell tower on campus called the Campanile or the Campanelli. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Never got an official name on that. But anyway, there's a bell tower. It rings, every hour. And if you are a student and you have not graduated yet, if you should walk through that bell tower, you will not graduate on time. So there's a superstition that students have to stay out of the Campanile until after they graduated. And then on your graduation day, they funnel all the students through the Campanile and onto the stadium so you can graduate. So, yeah, it's a
And
fun
I'm here
little...
to say that's bullshit because I walked through the Campanile and then didn't graduate.
I also didn't walk through the Campanile and didn't graduate on time, so...
I walked through it.
Yeah.
No, that's the...
I know.
Then it's true.
I know.
I'm stupid.
You're stupid. No, you walked still.
Yeah.
So you did go through the Campanile.
Yeah, but I didn't I don't remember, actually. Anyways, Josh, what happened last time?
Huh?
Why did you say that like that?
What are we talking about?
What did we do last time?
Oh, right.
That's your job now.
Yes. Well, so last we left off, we were in a fight club thing with stuffed animals. Trevor took the hagstone that was in the monkey that V had discarded and smashed it. We'll see if there's consequences to that. Evren shows up, starts fighting. Harold and Melody Brown are there. They have the Lego Connects, or the Lego and the Connects robots. They kind of something causes them to go haywire. They start attacking the crowd. Evren intervenes. Trevor rushes in to help, has Katie pull the fire alarm. Panic ensues. Katie got attacked, got chomped by the chomper, right? Is that what we're calling it? Katie gets a hold of Sam's car, drives it through the warehouse. Evren has taken down the Connects and then picks Trevor up, and they flee the scene. They drop Sam off at his fraternity, and Katie confronts Trevor about what the hell is going on.
We're going to actually start where we left off with Katie and Trevor standing in front of... Yep. Standing in front of Sam's fraternity house, I believe, is where we left off. He kind of kicked them out of his car to drive home. So now you two are left alone.
Yeah, so you're just walking away?
Yeah.
And you said the occult is real.
Something to that effect. Yeah, Josh.
Okay. I think I'll just keep pace with you and just be like, what are you talking about?
It's what time is it right now?
Late, isn't it? It's after midnight.
It's well after midnight. I'm probably going to put you at 1:30 to... It's pretty late. So it's probably the early wee hours of February 19th. The moon is very close to being full, high up in the sky. It is bright.
It doesn't matter right now. Why don't you go home and get some sleep? We can talk about it tomorrow. If you have more questions, you know where to find me.
Sure. Fine. I'll just go walk back to the sorority in the middle of the night by myself.
You're right in front of it, I thought.
No, we're in front of Sam's fraternity.
Drew,
Jesus.
So Sigma Nu is off of Emory. And I have put Katie's fictional sorority in front of the campus fountain. So
that's a bit of a walk.
it's a little bit of it's not a bad walk because I used to walk that
I don't think she
all
would
the
have said
time.
that.
Elizabeth, do you do crazy research, or are you just like super lucky? Because just out of curiosity, it was a waxing gibbous February 18th in 2008. She's right about the moon phase, guys. It is a large, almost full
She knows
moon.
everything.
She is the keeper.
I'm just saying, did she do research, or is that just one of those happy accidents?
We'll never know.
That's
So-
how you know she's a good DM.
As you say that, Trevor
What's that
will
supposed to
stop.
mean?
Because that's the shit that you would pull all the time, too. You're like, did you plan this? Of course.
Of course I did.
Never. I've never planned a thing a day in my life.
So Trevor will stop, kind of like take in the situation, realizing that Katie's been through a bunch of weird shit tonight.
I think Katie's bleeding, too. Katie is...
Yeah, Trevor doesn't look
Not
great either.
good.
Yeah,
How much harm do y'all have?
I have 3.
I have 2, because I got Sam healed 1.
Okay, yeah.
First aid.
So yeah, you're looking kind of battered and bruised and tired and roughed up.
So I think Trevor was walking back towards like 9th Street, which your sorority would be the other way. So he'll stop, turn around, sigh, and start like walking towards your sorority.
Okay.
Hey, wordlessly.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep heading towards the sorority also.
It's kind of hard to keep up with Trevor because he's very tall and he has long legs and he's walking kind of quickly. So
Also, you have to go up a hill.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. I can lag behind.
but
I walked this
yep,
path like
he's
so
just
many fucking
walking quietly, just leading you to your sorority.
As you get like a fair distance ahead of me as we're walking up the incline, right? I'm gonna shout at you and be like, "Can I at least have my phone back? Did you give Sam his phone back?"
Trevor will stop. He'll take his backpack off and he'll toss you both phones.
I dropped one.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just didn't want you taking any pictures or anything
Yeah. Okay. Why?
because this isn't public information as you're learning yourself. We have to keep it that way.
There were like 30, 20, 30, 40 people there.
Yeah, it'll be taken care of.
What does that mean?
That if they leak information, it'll be taken care of. There are rules to this, Katie. And the number 1 rule is you don't talk about what goes bump in the night.
You so wanted to say Fight Club, didn't you?
No. The Fight Club thing is stupid. They shouldn't have done that. Because again, keeping the secrecy is the most important thing.
Okay, well, how is V wrapped in all this? Apparently, she knows more about what's going on.
Well, I don't know. She's your friend.
Well, okay, but apparently she couldn't tell me.
Well, that seems like a issue with your friendship. Maybe you should communicate more with her. Because she obviously didn't know what she was doing or she wouldn't have been doing it. She's going to face some sort of repercussions for this.
For the animals coming to life? The toys?
For playing with things that shouldn't be played with by normal people.
Okay. You don't socialize very much, do you?
No.
Okay.
Are you ready to walk again?
Yeah.
And he'll turn around and start walking towards.
I want to shoot a message to V, like a text to V, and just see, like, check in and see, like, hey, did you get out of there okay?
Okay, cool. You'll send your message. You're probably like close to turning on. What is it? It's not Jayhawk Boulevard. What's the corner? I don't remember. You're about to turn the corner where you're on the street that your sorority is on, and you'll get your text message, like a text message back that says, "Yeah, just pulling up." So she's just now getting home too.
So I'll send back a message that says, like, to our room, to the house.
Yes.
Okay. I think we need to talk.
Do I see them pulling up?
No, I would say that she has already like pulled up and
Okay.
Damon has dropped her
So
off.
as we get close to your sorority, I'm going to stop and turn to face you and be like,
I feel like I'm looking down, texting. So I like,
yeah, I think Trevor lets you bump into him, like just standing there. If anything tries to contact you or V, please do let me know.
oh, sure. Okay.
Also, if you could maybe try to figure out where she got these stones from, that would be very helpful.
What are you going to do about the stones? You weren't able to grab them all. So they're still out there. Can they be put into anything?
We'll take care of that.
Who is we?
And Trevor will turn around and start walking away.
Ominous.
I'm just going to throw my hands up like, great. Talk to you tomorrow.
You'll pop in his earbuds and start walking down Jayhawk Boulevard.
Nice. Where does Trevor live?
That's a good question.
Trevor just vanishes into thin air.
He just disappears.
I totally see him just like living out of his car.
No, I think he lives in an apartment above one of the shops on Mass Street.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's expensive for are you a grad student?
Yep.
Okay. That's expensive for a grad student.
Yep.
So, like literally as you're walking up to your sorority, you're going to get a text message from V and say, "Can we talk tomorrow? I'm really tired."
I think I just throw my hands up again at this whole situation. And be like, I don't think I respond. I'm just going to walk back to the house.
When you get back to your room, the lights will be out in your room. V, you can see kind of the shape of V, like under the covers in her bed. You can kind of hear her lightly snoring, like she passed the fuck out when she got home. So, Katie, is there anything else that you want to take care of at 2 a.m.?
We're supposed to get up early to go to this ticket thing for the basketball game.
In like 2 hours.
In like 2 hours. So I'm trying to decide. I think Katie, when she gets back, she's going to go to the bathroom and like clean up her wounds again, because I feel like they've probably need to be changed. And I don't think she'll go to sleep. I think she's going to probably pull out the chair to her desk, sit down, turn her laptop on, and start researching the occult.
Oh, what's the first thing that do you just type in Google occult?
Yeah, I don't think there's like...
You're like, I'm just going to start with a good old Wikipedia page.
Yeah, I think she'll probably type something like, is the occult real? And then go down that rabbit hole, right?
Okay,
Like,
cool. Well, then that is what you will do until the wee hours of the morning, I suppose. Trevor, is there any other business that you wish to wrap up, or are you just heading home?
I think at this point, I'm just going to head home.
Okay, so you head home. Does Trevor have like any pets? Goldfish, hamster, ferret?
I think he has a cat.
You have a cat?
Yep.
Your cat will greet you hungrily, kind of weave in
I'll
between
fill
your
its bowl up.
legs. Okay.
Kick my shoes off, drop my backpack by the door. I think Trevor, after feeding the cat, sits down. He's got like a little shitty couch futon thing, which is where he sleeps almost always. And he'll pull his laptop out and he starts writing up the notes of what happened.
Oh, do you keep a journal?
Yeah, he keeps like a detailed log. He'll check his forum post, see if he can get unbanned. He's not. And
You receive an email that says you are banned for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So you should be able to check back by then, and your privileges should be given back.
he'll, after typing the notes, I think the sun's starting to come up a little bit. He'll pull his phone out, send the same text message he sends every night right before he falls asleep, and then falls asleep on the futon.
What does the text message say?
It says, "I miss you and I'm thinking about you." And he always gets the text message back, this phone number is no longer in service.
Okay. Dr. Duman,
Yes.
you find yourself speaking with Harold and Melody Brown. Harold and Melody will invite you and their friend you get introduced to as his name is Dag Voltish.
That's a cool ass name.
What's his name?
Dag Voltish.
Dag
D-A-G
Voltish.
Voltish. V-O-L-T-I-S-H.
Okay.
And they're going to invite you over for maybe some coffee so that you can talk. They have a place, their house isn't too far off of Mass Street.
Yeah.
And they have a nice patio set in a fire pit, and they invite you over so that you can talk about important monster business.
What I will do before I head over there is I'll run to where I stashed my clothes and I'll rehuman up and put my clothes back on.
Of course, yeah.
Kind of wincing a little bit too because I am also not
little
looking
torn up,
amazing.
Yeah.
Like muttering my breath. fucking Legos.
You stepped on a few.
Like, I have hooves in my monster form, and it still hurts to step on a damn Lego. It makes no sense.
The hoof guy on TikTok, the cow hoof guy, he's like, this guy has stepped on a Lego. We're going to clean that out for him today. Yeah, so you'll humanify.
I like humanify.
And you show up. Harold and Melody's house is very cute. It's a cute little bungalow. They've got their Jayhawk stuff out, like a cute little like Jayhawk wreath on their door, and they kind of leave the door open, but the screen door shut or the glass door shut, so you can see that their door's open. It's very human, like how much they have just kind of emulsified themselves into Lawrence culture. You'll walk in and Harold has the pot of coffee ready. He pours you a cup and he'll ask you how you would like it.
Black is fine. As I go
he'll,
in,
nod solemnly at you, like very. Yeah. He's so short. Like Harold is a very short king. He is kind of starting to bald a little bit, but he meets your gaze like very confidently, and he'll hand you your a little like teacup with coffee in it, and you kind of look around the house and you see like a lot of like very like clockwork type things. There's like a cuckoo clock on the wall. You see like just a lot of like almost like timekeepery kind of elements. There's a lot of like metalworking in here. You can tell, and it's very metallic and industrial in here, but still very, very homey. But anyway, he'll hand you your teacup of coffee, and he'll say, Melody and Dag are sitting out back already. We got a fire going.
Oh, okay. As I'm kind of like I'll do like a little walk around their house, like kind of like I'm looking at like his like metalwork and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to pay special close attention like around like the door frame and like the window frames. Are there any kind of like wards or anything like that?
Yeah, there are wards.
Okay.
For sure.
Just like I just want to, which I come in the conversation bringing up like, what's about that, but I'm sure I'm making sure that because I don't think they're like bad people or anything. I think they made a stupid decision, but I want to make sure there's like basic protections up. Yeah,
there are very basic protections. I don't know if you're like friends with other monsters around Lawrence, but I feel like it would be very par for the course for like monster people who know what is out there to have those kinds of protections.
And that's what I figured. That's why I was checking on them. Yeah, I don't congregate with monsters very often. So I'm like, yeah, people know of me and I know of people, but I don't.
You get the feeling that Harold, Melody, and Dag know each other, like have known each other, maybe as just fellow monster business owners of Mass Street, and you are kind of coming into like a friend circle that you otherwise would not be a part of. So that's the kind of vibe that you get. But yeah, he'll kind of point to some of his metalworking, and he'll go, made that one. Melody there made that one. And this one is by our nephew.
They're good pieces.
Thank you. A little Yorkie runs by.
I'll go outside. Like they have fire out back, you said, right?
Yep.
I'll go outside and I'll look around and I'll look specifically for the tall, white-haired Asian guy.
Dag. Yeah, he's sitting in a chair across from Melody. There are two empty chairs across from one another at the fire pit. So they're all just kind of sitting at the fire pit waiting for you to just chat.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, when I meet the gaze of Dag, I'll give him a nod, and I'll reach into my vest pocket and I'll pull out my wooden teacher pointer or whatever, and I'll set it on the table, like kind of like showing like I'm not armed. That's what turns into my spear if you haven't like figured it out yet. The context clues, but like I'll set it on the table just to show like, hey, there's no things. I'll walk over and sit down and join them. Yeah,
you get the feeling that Harold and Melody and Dag, they're business owners. They're not fighters. Like they're not gonna have weapons on them.
Yeah.
But Dag will kind of like nod solemnly at you, and he'll look at you and he go, I appreciate the gesture. We don't carry anything on us. Have a seat.
Oh, okay. I'll sit down.
Yeah, and Harold will join you guys, and Melody will kind of pipe up and she'll say, so I'm sure we have a lot to talk about. I guess I want to start with that. And she'll kind of look at Harold, and we aren't proud of what we did. I don't think I need to apologize to you, but I do feel like maybe an explanation is owed. And I think the only explanation that we have is that something needed to be done, and nobody else was going to fix it. So we had to take it into our own hands. And Dag will nod in agreement. And he goes, yes, humans get so much benefit of the doubt, and we're the ones that have to be so careful to not reveal ourselves to them. But this was just a step too far in walking all over us.
So I came to this event a little late. What exactly, from your point of view, what exactly was going on in that warehouse?
They were using our resources for their monetary gain. We work hard to keep an illusion of normalcy up every single day. And for that, we were stolen from. We have to go through all of the normal hoops on top of having to be hidden. And we get a shrug from the police on what can be done about it. And those arrogant children think that they can use us to profit. It's just not fair. And it was an act of, thinking about it, and Melody will pipe up now, and she's like, I don't even, now that I'm away from it all, it does sound ridiculous. It sounds so silly that we would have gotten so wrapped up in our passions and anger to try to get back at them. And we weren't even trying to hurt anybody else. We just wanted to lay waste to their operation. We weren't trying to hurt them. And it was a complete malfunction from our automatons. They weren't supposed to malfunction at all, but we were just trying to destroy all the toys so that we could put an end to it and we could clean up the mess afterwards. It wasn't supposed to get that serious. It got out of hand, and now that our heads have cooled, it was a bad idea. And I don't want you to think poorly of us. We're just normal people trying to make our way in the world.
It's not me you have to worry about thinking poorly of you. I don't approve of what you did, but as you said, I'm not owed anything by you. I was just investigating what was going on with the break-ins. Now, I understand that your toy store was broken into. They stole toys from you.
Mm-hmm.
Dag, correct? What was taken from you?
Truffles.
He owns Cold Stone?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not the bear.
It's the principle. I get it.
It's the principle. It's the property damage. And Truffles is kind of an iconic cornerstone of my chain. It was almost, it was the principle. It was symbolic. It wasn't fair.
So, on that point, I don't think that it was a malfunctioning in your automatons. Do you know where the children got the hagstones from? Do you guys have any experience with hagstones in general?
Melody will look and she goes, hagstones? That's what they were using?
They had the stones in their automatons, right?
Nope.
Oh, they didn't?
Nope.
Oh, so they did not have stones in them.
They built those automatons.
Oh, okay.
Because they were piloting them, if you remember.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's not what hagstones are used for.
I'm not extremely familiar with hagstones, but they were, they contacted, just to give you kind of a broad spectrum of what's happening, these children don't know what they're doing.
Well, obviously.
A spirit told them to collect the hagstones and where to get them from.
A spirit told them?
They said it was a spirit Ouija board.
Okay, well,
so that could be a spirit. It could be
something else.
Something told them to get hagstones. which...
But hagstones wouldn't... Okay, that's so strange because that's not what hagstones are used for. Do you have one of these stones?
Yeah.
You'll show it to...
Yeah.
You have one? Mm-hmm. Okay, and she'll look at it and she'll like show it to Harold and they'll pass it to Dag and he'll look at it and they're like, Melody, she seems to know a little bit more. You can maybe ascertain that she was the one that put up the wards in their house and shop. And she goes, this is not a hagstone. I don't really know what this is, but it's definitely not a hagstone. Hagstones are used to see the Fey realm, to see things that are unseen. You look through the holes that are... They're hagstones are stones that have naturally bored holes in them from water passing through them. And you use them to look through so that you can see the Fey realm. This is not a... There's no holes in this. Mm-hmm. It's a stone with etchings on it. She's like, this isn't a hagstone. She'll hand it back to you.
Then do you know what this is? They were told that they were hagstones. Again, I'm working off of...
You know who might know?
I've been looking at this for a day.
Have you talked to Parker at all? She assumes that you would know Parker.
Okay.
Because Parker...
Do I know of Parker then?
I would say that you do. He's kind of a little cornerstone in the monster community in Lawrence. Like, he kind of just knows everyone, both good and bad. He kind of brushes elbows with everyone.
Okay.
And so she would assume that since you're a monster too, you would at least know who Parker is.
Yes.
Yeah. And she'll kind of hand it back to you. She'll say, have you talked to Parker at all?
No, I'm not. Again, I literally came into this a day ago. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on before people get hurt.
I would talk to Parker.
Because these kids are meddling with forces through an entity they don't know to try to make a quick dollar, which is insulting, but I fear that these kids are going to pay more than just a slap on the wrist if this isn't taken care of quickly.
Yeah, I would.
As far as your guys' involvement in this, I won't be reporting anything to anybody.
We're done.
You have been involved in this, though, so I would just say make sure your wards are up and,
Sadly,
fresh.
there's nothing to keep humans out, but...
Well, we do live in Kansas. A shotgun generally keeps humans out.
Okay.
Homestead defense law.
That's...
Don't shoot children. That was a joke. A bad joke.
Don't shoot the children. They'll kind of laugh half-heartedly and everything, but yeah, they seem to feel a little bit better. It was very just a crime of passion as you're getting, and now that they're kind of away from it, they're like, yeah, no, we're over it. Obviously what we wanted to do did not work and nothing good came from it, so it's like best to go back to our lane. She is gonna say, or Melody will look and she goes, I wish there was a way to... I think you were right, where these children are going to get involved in something that they know nothing about and they are going to get hurt. I think that we need to be there for them rather than working against them. So if there is anything that we can do to help, please let us know.
Well, you've already been extremely helpful with this. As said, I'm kind of flying blind here.
Oh, yes. If Parker doesn't know what that is, he definitely knows someone who does.
Yeah.
Human or
Parker,
otherwise.
Yeah, Parker uses. I know they said they stole it from a... Do I know? Was I there when they explained the beauty salon, or was that...
I don't know anything about the beauty salon.
Not the beauty salon, but you said that they were taken from... When you were questioning them...
Oh, the ghost.
The ghost told them to go steal it from the back portion. They said it was like some kind of beauty shop or something like that, is what she said when she described it. So you were talking to V about that.
You were not there then.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I would have known about the beauty salon.
You know about
that they sold
a beauty shop. You don't know that
It's Parker's beauty shop.
Yeah,
okay.
Katie might have known that it's
I completely
Parker's
forgot that I
beauty
mentioned
shop.
Parker in my backstory. I was like, I mentioned that name, didn't I? I pulled it up and I did.
You did.
I'm very dumb, so,
Oh, Parker is someone from your backstory?
I mentioned a name as a person in the community, yeah.
Oh. I like my last note here.
So when I asked, do I know Parker? I do know Parker. It's in my backstory. I just forgot. I was like, why does that name sound so familiar? I was like, oh shit, what's the name of that monster? I said, oh damn, I made this person up.
My last note here is Evren tells the Browns to get a gun to keep humans away.
Hey, it works, right?
It does. Probably not best to keep a gun in a toy store.
No. I said for their house. Make sure your wards for your house are up.
Okay.
Up and steady.
Perfect. And just so you, I don't think you'll get to this maybe in this conversation, but I did want to share what kind of monster Dag is and what
so
Harold
curious.
and Melody are. Okay, so Harold and Melody are gnomes. Mm-hmm. If you couldn't put that together.
That one I kind of, yeah.
Okay. Dag is a Yeti-tar. He is part Yeti, part Minotaur.
That's pretty fucking cool.
That would explain Cold Stone Creamery.
That's really good. That's really good.
You're welcome.
At one point, was he a child Minotaur, though?
Child Minotaur.
He's a Yeti-tar.
Can I ask a question? So I don't feel like Dr. Duman schedules early morning classes just because of what we do. Mm-hmm. It is a Tuesday, though, right? The 19th. I just looked it up on my calendar.
Yes.
What time do you think our first lecture would be on a Tuesday? Like 10 or 11?
Tuesdays, his class schedule is... Okay, so Tuesdays, he actually... Tuesdays and Thursdays, he usually holds... Like, he usually does, like, office time in the morning, but he's frequently not there on the mornings. It's like by appointment only, so he's not there if nobody schedules an appointment, and nobody has.
Nobody will.
It's
Nobody
an intro class.
And most people don't.
Yeah.
He has only 2 lectures on Tuesday and Thursday, and they're at 1 p.m.
Okay.
and 4 p.m.
Okay,
They're like
cool.
late lectures.
I just wanted to figure out what Trevor was going to be doing.
Yeah.
So that answers my question.
Sure, you're going to have to come up with a full week schedule for Dr. Evren Duman.
Yeah.
To keep it. Keep it.
1 p.m. and 4 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursdays. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, he has a 10 a.m. class as his earliest class. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. He has 10 a.m. as the earliest. Then he does a lecture at noon, and then he does a lecture at 3. So it's 3 on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 2 on Tuesday, Thursdays.
And teacher hours are Tuesday, Thursday mornings.
Tuesday, Thursday mornings.
But if
by
there is an
appointment
appointment,
only.
it's commonly Trevor
Well,
there.
when your
one
class
of
on
my actual grad students who cares about stuff, because I do have some other,
True.
global classes as well, but those are...
Wouldn't your class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday be at 9?
Oh,
And your
yeah.
class
We did start Monday.
We went to the ice cream shop at like 10.
9. True.
Sure.
9.
This is why you got to write it down.
Okay, so is there any other business you wish to wrap up tonight before you end?
No, I said I'll just go get on my bike that I rode here and pedal back to the house.
Okay, cool.
How does healing harm work in Monster of the Week?
That is a great question.
And for those who care, Dr. Duman lives, I don't remember the name of the street off the top of my head, but you know the street that you go down and the stadium is on your right-hand side as you go there? And then up the hill over there's like the Union
Kind
and
of
stuff like that.
Ohio.
Yeah. He lives in the little neighborhood directly across that street in a little like cottage-style house.
I actually know somebody that lives over there. So that street is 11th Street, and the cross streets are Illinois, Alabama, Maine, Missouri.
So, moderate wounds, 1 to 3 harm will improve when your hunter has a chance to rest up, a decent night's sleep, or get some first aid treatment. This reduces an injury harm by 1.
Okay, so I can mark 1 harm off.
Yes.
I didn't I didn't technically go to sleep, but I did like re-bandage everything. So do I get to mark another one off? Or no?
Yeah, that'll be
So
fine.
I'll be at 1 then.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Anything over 4 harm will require treatment.
Okay, cool. I was at 3, so I'm at 2 now.
After a mystery is concluded, but before the next one, all the injured hunters will get some healing. So you guys can go ahead and heal up.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah, I'll go back to being fully healed.
Okay, you rest up. You don't get a full night's sleep since it is Tuesday, and you guys probably didn't go to bed until around 2-ish. So, Katie, I guess we'll start with you. You're gonna get a text message from Sam that says, "On my way." It'll probably be around 4. You'll hear like a car pull up in front of your house.
Yeah, I'll do a quick change of clothes, something a little bit warmer. I just realized that I was like wearing just capri pants and a t-shirt in January.
I was also realizing that we were
winter.
We were all soaking wet walking around outside in February weather.
Yeah, February.
Yeah, you have a little bit of a sniffle.
Yeah. So I'll put on some winter attire. I'll grab a blanket. I'll grab a book, just a random book. Oh, I'll grab the Twilight book.
Okay.
And then on my way out of my room, I think like on her desk in one of the drawers, there's a little wooden box. It's like her keepsake thing. Just has like some random things in there. But she's going to put what she thinks is the hagstone in there and like underneath some stuff just to kind of keep it concealed. And then she'll put everything away. She'll look over, still see V sleeping.
Perfect. You'll go out. It is cool. You can see your breath with how cool it is this morning, and you'll see Sam. He looks pretty tired. It looks like he got a little bit of sleep.
Well, he was initially going to stay up the whole night.
He was, but I think with the excitement, he decided to maybe take a little bit of a nap. So that's what he did. He'll kind of just like give you a weak smile, like anyone would with like someone you love who crashed your car.
Was it a crash?
But he'll say,
yeah, I think it's like I'm walking out. I like look to see the damage.
honestly, it's not that bad.
Right.
Not as bad as what you would think. You managed to get the majority of the car through the door. Mm-hmm. It's honestly like a dent, and the tail light is, well, the light itself is fine. The casing is broken.
Yeah, because I backed through it, didn't I? Yeah.
You did. Yeah, it's not that bad. It looks like a real college car at this point, but. Yeah, I think with how he saw how little damage, he's a little bit in a better mood. Mm-hmm. Obviously, like, he's not his normal peppery, chippy, chirpy self. He's going to hand you, like, a warm thermos full of, I don't know, let's say hot chocolate. Mm-hmm. That's fun. And he'll say, okay, I'm excited. You ready?
Yeah. I'm ready to go. I'll be warming my hands up on the thermos and strap myself in, seatbelt, close the door, and I kind of want to just like, I guess, vibe check, right?
Okay.
Yeah, like see, I'm trying to think like, I feel like it's one of those like awkward conversation drives where just like silence for a little bit as we start going, and then I'm just like, so. This is crazy. That was a crazy night. I'm glad your car is fine. I'm sorry about that. I just was worried about people that were in there. I guess I don't know. I don't really know what was happening. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
He'll like stare ahead at the road and think about what you said, and he'll like. You can see him like mulling it over, and then him kind of coming to his own little conclusion. And he'll go, yeah, no, it's fine. It was a crazy night. Weird things were happening. I don't really understand what was going on, but you did what you thought was best, and it doesn't make sense to me, but you did what you did, and all we can do is just keep going.
Yeah.
I think I can get the dent out, but I think maybe I'll need some help fixing the taillight.
Yeah, of course. I if you just want to tell me like how much it is, I mean it's my fault. I'm sorry. I'll pay for it,
no,
Sam.
Man, I feel so awkward doing that now. Let's get through the lottery, and we'll take care of it later. It shouldn't take too long to fix.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I saw like a trick somewhere on how to fix it, so it's cool. We're cool.
Okay.
Is the hot chocolate good?
Yes.
It's my mom's recipe.
It's very good.
I have a baggie full of marshmallows too.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yep.
Is there going to be a fire? Are we going to roast marshmallows or just...
You can put them in your hot chocolate.
Oh, right. Yes. Jesus.
Who's the himbo now?
Oh, I'm so stupid. I almost said, where's the graham crackers? But then that didn't...
Oh, did you want me to bring some more stuff?
No.
Just fucking with you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, some guys are gonna be there, and we can hang out, have a good time, and wait for our tickets, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah. So he goes down to Allen Fieldhouse. He'll park, and he you can see like a bunch of other guys and some girls like wrapped up in little like blankets, various patterns of Jayhawk blankets. They all kind of wave at you guys as you get out of the car, and Sam will grab a couple of lawn chairs, and you can see that Sam kind of starts paying more attention to his friends just because he doesn't really know what to say to you. Mm-hmm. But the girls that are hanging out, they kind of just start talking to each other, but they bring you into the conversation as well. And they see that you brought Twilight, and they start asking you how it is, if it's worth the read. Yeah, you just kind of do chit-chatty college stuff. And while you're talking about this young adult novel, you have this realization that you just had a whirlwind night in a world that was so completely different than this. And you realize that these students that you were talking to have no idea what's going on, what the real world is like. And that's just a constant reminder while you go through this day. Unless there's anything that you want to do while you're waiting in the lottery line, the lottery goes fine. Y'all get your tickets. I'd probably say that I was not part of that culture. I don't know how long it took to get tickets back then, but I'm going to say that you get your tickets by 7. So you have a good time. You get a little bit of reading done. Maybe make some friends, trade some numbers a little bit. Yeah, we'll say that our morning can start at 7. It's Tuesday morning at 7. Who's still sleeping? Raise your hand.
So I had said that...
Katie, if you want to go back to bed at 7, that's fine too.
Yeah, I think like the exhaustion is catching up to her. And even though she does have like a full day of classes...
Yeah.
I think she has every intention of going to those classes, but then she gets home and she like sit down, lay on her bed for just a second, and then she's just out.
Yeah, and when you get back, V is still...
Yeah, I think she's just going to take the day.
Take the day. Okay. Skipping classes, Katie.
Well, you know, when you almost die.
Perfect. Yeah, you'll continue to rest up. Trevor, it sounded like you had something to do.
Well, so I was going to say that when I was describing what Trevor was doing earlier, I had said that, you know, he was kind of up until the sun started, or like it started getting, you know, lightening up, like probably like 5 or 6 in the morning. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's something Trevor likes to do, but it's something he does pretty often where he'll just sleep for like 2 or 3 hours and wake up and kind of just disperse his sleep throughout the day. So I think around like 8 or 9, he'll wake up. He'll go and set the automatic coffee maker to start making a pot of coffee. He's going to go into a closet in the bedroom that he never uses, and there's like a dresser in there. He's going to open the top drawer, and there's like 5 or 6 of those cheap like Nokia brick cell phones. He's going to pull one out, pull a plastic SIM card out, break it, put the SIM card in the phone.
The broken SIM card?
No, like, because it's like on a card. Like the SIM card comes on like a credit card.
Yeah.
And you like push it out.
Okay.
He'll put it in the phone. He's going to grab a piece of paper, write a quick note, put it in like a little box, tape, like just throw some tape around it, walk back into the kitchen, fill up his coffee thermos, and he's going to jump on his bike and start heading toward campus.
Okay. Perfect. It's a pretty cool morning.
Yep.
You'll get to campus. Where do you like to start your morning on campus?
Well, let me ask you this. Do I know... Well, I guess I walked you to your sorority, but I don't know what... I guess what I'll do is I'll go to Katie's sorority, and usually they have like a front desk person.
Sure.
Yeah,
I feel like they almost always have like some sort of receptionist or something like that. And especially during the week. And I'll walk up to the front desk and I'll put that box on the desk of the receptionist, and I'll be like, could you deliver this to Katie Callahan, please?
Oh, of course.
Thank you. And then I'll turn around and I'm going to head to, I don't remember it's where Dr. Duman's office is.
Wesco, probably.
Probably. And I'm going to go unlock his office, set at his desk, pull my laptop out, go over my notes from last night.
Okay.
Kind of just waiting for him to get there. Work on some of my graduate homework while I'm waiting.
Cool. I'm going to say that while you are waiting, you get an email from one of your occult contacts. They usually will go through the forum to contact you, but since you've been banned, they're going to go around that and they're just going to email you directly. How they got your email? Don't know. You might have to figure that out, but it's going to be a job posting.
Okay.
It is from one of your contacts, or it's going to be from one of your contacts in the forum, but it's very uncharacteristic of this person. And it's going to say, job posting, wanted technology advisor for 3 seniors. Compensation can be negotiated.
Okay.
And that's all it'll say.
Okay. Is it like a link to a job posting?
No.
Or is it just like a screenshot of a job posting?
It's like, it is like they typed it out.
Huh. Interesting. I think I'm going to reply back. It's a tech advisor for 3 seniors.
Compensation up for negotiation.
I'm going to reply back. Interested in work, compensation flexible.
Mm-hmm.
What seniors would I be helping?
Perfect. All that gets replied. You send that.
Yep. I go back to working on my homework.
You go back to working on your homework. I would say about like 15 minutes later, so not long at all.
Yep.
You get an address and you're told to meet at 1 p.m.
Okay.
That is during the time of Dr. Duman's lecture.
And it's probably what, like 10 or 11 in the morning now?
Yeah, we can say that.
Okay. What's the address? It doesn't have to be specific, but is it like downtown? Like, is it like somewhere remote? Like, is it at a business?
I pictured somewhere around where I was picturing was somewhere between 6th and 9th.
Okay.
And Tennessee and the Indiana area.
So is it a house?
Yeah, it would be a house.
Okay,
It is a residential area.
House.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to figure out who lives here. I'm going to try to figure out if there's ever been any historical events around this place, if this was always been a house, if this has been the house that's always been here. Like deep dive on this.
Perfect. Is Google Street View a thing at this point?
Not
I don't think so. No.
Okay. This address, that's, as you know, that's part of Old Lawrence.
Yep.
It's a old house, not so old and decrepit. It's just aged. You know, there is, I would say you look and it's going to be a like 3-story like manor, a little bit larger for that area, but it could have been like one of the first houses built over in that area. It's registered to 3 sisters named Gladys, Gertrude, and Patricia. Last name.
Cromwell.
Cromwell is a lovely last name for 3 sisters.
They're witches. Don't do it. The power of 3 will set you free.
Okay.
It looks like they have owned it for a good number of years. We'll say 40 years. No crimes have happened in that area.
Okay.
But oddly enough, when you look at the crime map, there is a circle of avoidance around that area.
So I think after kind of putting this together, Trevor's going to stand up. I almost said Vincent. Trevor's going to stand up, go over to the closet that's in this room, unlock both of the locks that are on the door, and start producing the materials to create like I don't want to say anti-magic ward, but like he's going to create like a ward he can carry that will dampen the effects of magic. Because he's assuming, rightly so, that these seem like these might be like magic users or somebody, and he's very superstitious and very suspicious.
What goes into Trevor's anti-magic wards?
His gun.
Yeah, it's just I just load my gun. No, I think I'm trying to think of like what would be symbolic here of like what cancels out magic.
Yeah.
I think that it is like he's got like a little leather bag, and inside is wax from a candle that was burned to do a spell. So like an already burned candle, like it's been used. Fur from a sheep, like wool from a sheep, like a little piece.
Okay.
And then on top of that, it's like from there, it's just like salt.
This sounds like a Project Zomboid, crafting recipe. It's like, why are electronic components going into a wooden chair?
So salt, and then I think like
you could put iron nail in there.
Oh, iron, yeah, iron would be good. So yeah, salt, iron, piece of wool, and already used candle wax.
What's the wool do? What are you thinking the wool does?
I think it acts as like a buffer.
Oh, a buffer?
It's like the opposite of a goat.
Oh, okay. All right, so you put together your little magic ward. It's just a little pouch, you said, and you're going to keep it on you, like maybe around your neck or something, or in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you now have your anti-magic ward. Is there anything else you wish to do to prepare for this?
No, I'm just going to keep working, and hopefully Duman will show up at some point in time so I can talk to him.
Perfect. Okay, so we have Katie, we've done Trevor. Dr. Duman, good morning.
So at 7 a.m., Duman is already up.
Shit.
He's already had some coffee, a quick breakfast, and it's February, so it's really cold outside. Still, that being said, Duman is just on his morning like run that he does every day, just shirtless because he doesn't get affected by the cold.
No wonder all the women in this fucking town want him.
There are definitely some like, where do you live? You live kind of in across from the stadium.
Yeah. Not on the side where like the Union is, but on like that other side street.
I'm going to say there aren't a lot of older women that live here, but the ones that do, they definitely have gotten
They're always out on the porch in the morning.
They're definitely drinking their morning coffee in their like bathrobes, and they're they're just like sipping, and you don't see there aren't very many, but you know, the ones that are there, they're out there. They know your schedule.
Yeah. Just go on my morning run. Where does... Because it's several miles. He runs a lot. Like
it's a good little area.
So it's but where does Professor Jacqueline live?
That is a great question. I'm gonna say that so you're down by the stadium. If you go past the fraternities on Emory. There are a bunch of houses out there, kind of where the Catholic Student Center is.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that she lives kind of in that area on top of Daisy Hill.
Okay.
Whereas you kind of live in a basin a little bit where you are. So like you live at the bottom of like KU Hill.
Yeah.
Or the hill that is KU. She kind of lives at the top.
Okay. I'm going to run to her house.
Okay.
When I get there, I say I'm going to time it out because like we've worked together for a lot of years. I'm going to time it out to like when I get there is like about when she would be leaving for work.
Okay.
So as I get there, as I approach, I'm going to like, I have like a t-shirt like tucked in my waistband. I'm going to like put on a shirt.
Yeah, she'll be like she'll have her like book bag over her shoulder. She'll probably be grabbing her car keys and starting to get in the car. Maybe she's putting Lily in her car seat or booster seat now.
Yeah, perfect. So I run up there and I'm like, good morning, Jacqueline.
Oh, Dr. Duman.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I was like, I just going on a run. I got to get ready for work here in a minute, but wanted to just give you guys this. And I pull out like a little wooden horse.
Oh.
And I'm like, just apologies that she didn't get to go to the toy store.
Oh, that's really sweet. She'll take it from you.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. I think I might give it to her after school.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want her to take it and then the kid, I don't want her to cause a thing. But thank you so much. This is so nice.
Yeah.
That's so sweet of you. Yeah, it was a weird day yesterday, but...
Yep. But, I was talking to the police. I don't think the break-ins will be as much of a thing anymore. So, I think they've...
Did they catch who it was?
I think they're got a lid on it. I don't know if anybody's been arrested or anything yet, but...
Yeah, it seems like you know the police pretty well, so...
Oh, I did a brief stint in criminology. They asked me once for help on something, so I just kind of built a report.
Are you lying? Because that seems like a made-up...
Yeah, kind of lying.
Go ahead and roll to manipulate someone.
7?
Okay, she'll believe you.
What does 7 on manipulate somebody do?
It just, to manipulate someone, they'll do it, but only to, as long as you do something for them. But you kind of gave her the horse, so she'll believe you.
Okay.
I know that's not quite what the manipulate someone is used for, but it just seemed like such a bad lie that I wanted to make you roll for it. Okay. Oh, that's cool. You'll have to tell me more about that.
And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, sure.
I'd love to hear about that. We don't get to really talk about, we mostly talk about our academic stuff. We don't ever talk about ourselves.
Yeah, well, we'll have to do that sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, I do got to get back.
Oh yeah, of course. I got to get Lily to school.
So yeah, well, have a great day at school.
Yeah, I'll see you in the office.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Lily will wave to you through the car door. Hi, Professor Duman.
Hello, Lily.
So you'll continue your run.
So what I'll do, instead of going immediately back home, I'll run to a what's the nearest gas station to there?
It's a ways. There's not a. I guess.
Won't be a gas station. Let's do a.
You can.
I'm trying to think because it's all residential, so I'm trying to think of any kind of business that would be there.
There's a quick trip or not a quick stop or whatever it is on 9th. That's not far from there.
Yeah, that's true. It's not on campus anymore.
Yeah.
But there is a gas station over there.
Is there a little bar over there? There's a little bar over there, I'm sure, right?
There's our bar.
Yeah.
There's Rick's.
I'll go to Rick's.
Go to Rick's.
Rick's is poppin'.
Rick's is fucking poppin', dude.
I'll go to Rick's because I'm gonna add some lore to this city, and I'm gonna go to Rick's.
Okay.
Dude, this is such a real talk though. What you're getting ready to do is so funny because the joke is Rick's is poppin' because every time we drove past there, nobody was ever there, and we'd be like, "Do you want to go to Rick's? Rick's looks like it's poppin'." This is very good.
Okay, fun fact, I have been inside Rick's before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Once. I've been in Rick's once, and it was for a company party thing.
So I'll run to Rick's.
It's closed.
I'll go to the back door, and I'll knock a certain way.
Okay. The door will open. I'm pulling the thread here.
Okay. I'll go in.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning. It is the morning.
Yeah. I need to set up a meeting with Parker.
Oh. Okay, you can just go see him.
Well, traditionally, you set a meeting out of respect and don't just show up at somebody's door.
Yeah, make an appointment.
Yeah, I'm making an appointment here.
Okay. He will call Parker's phone number. Hello, I would like to make a hair appointment. And he's looks at you and shakes his head like you could have easily done this. It's like when you are working at the bank and someone comes up to you and they're like, hello, my card isn't working. And you're like, okay, well, you got to call the number on the back of the card. And they're like, well, I don't know how to do that. So you'd dial the number for them.
Yeah, this is a service industry.
Yeah, and Dr. Duman does not use technology.
So, and he looks you up and down and he's like,
also, Parker doesn't know my number, so I'm not going to call him up.
oh, okay. He's gonna look you up and down. He's like, yeah, a cut and a beard trim. What time?
What time does he have this evening?
He can do a lunch. 12?
Got a lecture at 1. What about 2:30?
2:30? Yeah, he can make it happen.
All right.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll hang up the phone. Yeah. Duman, we've talked about this.
I don't have my phone on me, all right? Look, see this? No phone.
I can't. It's not a phone booth here.
Did I just come here and get a call made?
Oh, shit.
I'm a fence, okay? Like, that's it. If you got something to sell, you can bring it to me. I'm not going to make your appointments anymore. You sure you don't need the address?
I'm pretty positive.
Okay. Good night. Because that's when I wake up. And he'll, like, close the door. We need to give this NPC a name. It's Rick.
That's Rick.
It's Rick.
It's Rick's. Rick's is popping.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I put a monster receptionist place,
Thanks.
question mark, but now
Thanks.
it's a fence?
Yeah, it's a fence.
Okay.
Thanks, Rick.
Fuck you. You have sold him like one hot item that sold for like a lot at a museum or something, and then since then you haven't brought him
You've been a
any
thorn in
income, and
Rick's side.
you have just been a thorn in Rick's side.
We're gonna torment Rick.
Yeah, no.
I'm not making you hear him through the door, the big heavy restaurant door. He's like, I'm not making your calls anymore, Duman.
Okay, Rick.
You made your appointment with Parker. It's at 2:30. Mm-hmm. You're gonna... Honestly, home's not too far from here, so you run back, no problem. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. Just run back, get ready for my 1 o'clock, and
Yep. Perfect.
ride my bike to class.
Okay. Katie, you're gonna wake up. I take it you're gonna get ready for class?
No, I was...
Katie's skipping class.
Yes.
For the
Oh, you're
first
skipping
time
class.
ever.
I feel like she sleeps for a while. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell me, like, you went back to bed at 7.
yeah, I think to keep the timeline as close as possible, because they have stuff at 1 and 2:30, right?
Yep.
I think she probably wakes up around noon. She got a solid like 5 hours.
Oh, okay. That's not bad for a late night.
I feel like maybe she wakes up because I think V is like, when V wakes up and she sees Katie still sleeping, knowing that she has class, she's like, what? And maybe wakes her up.
V has some later classes. We'll say that. She does have to go to class in order to keep her scholarship or whatever. And you'll kind of hear the sounds of V getting ready for the day. And she'll kind of like gently call over to you like, Katie, are you getting up today?
What time is it?
It's like almost noon.
Oh no, I missed 2 of my classes. She'll like wipe the sleep out of like her eyes and start to get up. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna stay in.
Yeah.
I think she's got a little bit of a sniffles, a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was walking around
She
in the
doesn't
cold.
look good, you know.
Oh no. V will like look at you like, you should probably stay home. You look like hell.
Well, I did get attacked by a monkey last night and a Lego. I didn't know Legos could bite.
Have you ever stepped on one?
That's not the same, V.
Okay, well, bad joke. Well, I've got to go to class. I know that you wanted to talk, but it sounds like maybe it'll have to wait till after I'm done with classes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you want like coffee or something?
No. I'm good.
Okay. Well, I do want to... We should talk, so I'm going to go, but I'll talk to you later. Feel better.
And she'll like just like kind of lay back down. I don't think she'll like go back to sleep necessarily, but I think she lays down as a way to be like, I'm done talking for right now.
Yeah. She will gather up her stuff, leave, and maybe like a few minutes later, you'll get a text message that says there's a package downstairs for you.
I think I'll just stay in my pajamas. It's the sorority house. Mm-hmm. I'll go down there I definitely don't look very presentable, but that's whatever.
The reception or the girl that's running reception will hand it to you wordlessly. Because, she's the one that told V that you have a package. So
I'm going to look at the box. Does it have any, like, name, who's it from or anything?
Nope.
Okay, so at the risk of adding a conversation, but I'll look at it and be like, I wasn't expecting anything.
Tall, dark, and broody. Like tall, dark, and broody.
Okay. Well, I think I'll just open it while I'm standing there, and it's just a phone.
It's a phone and a piece of paper.
Okay. I'll see the contents, and I'll be like, okay, thanks. I'm just going to head back to my room.
She's going to mark down Katie's getting packages from tall, dark, and broody boys.
Great. That's how gossip starts.
So what does the note say?
You pull out the piece of paper, and on it says, text this number. And there's a phone number there.
Okay. Does she text it with her regular phone or the phone that's in the box? No, she'll power on the phone and send a text message. Hello?
And it's like noon right now, right?
Yeah.
You'll get a text message back that says, 1 hour, pull the thread or don't. It's up to you. And I'm going to shoot Katie the address of that I got in the email earlier.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's good.
That is good. It is noon. Countdown starts now.
I don't think you've ever heard the outro music.
I haven't.
Stupid Wizard's actual people is Drew Burton as Dr. Evren Duman, Derek Dix as Trevor Wolffe, Josh Matney as Katie Callahan, and Elizabeth Rein as our keeper. Follow us on our socials, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as subscribe to our Patreon for hours upon hours of bonus content. You can find all of those important links and more on our website, stupidwizards.com. Our next episode will be airing on November 25th. Please share and rate, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening.
Hey, I do want to mention one thing I did forget in the recap. We did complete the quest. That's a Monster of the Week type thing. So, like, we did some experience stuff that, that wasn't.
True. Yeah, I love that.
That's kind of important.
Oh, yes.
Yahweh is not Joshua. I don't know.
No, it's not Yahweh.
The name Joshua is a masculine name of Hebrew origin that means Yahweh is salvation.
Yahweh is salvation. That means God is salvation.
And it's Yahashua, meaning God is deliverance.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all ready to play some Monsters of the Week?
Yahushua. That's what I'm going to start calling you now.
I succeeded Moses and led the Hebrews to the promised land. I'm kind of a big deal.
You didn't do anything.
You didn't like the sun. You know what there's a lot of in Egypt? Sun.
You know what you don't like?
Oh, boy.
And Joshua turned the bread into pizza bagel bites. And he's known for turning water into cherry Coke.